What's going on YouTube? Today we have a multi-function camping lamp here from Stoke Voltaics. So let's take a look and see what we got. So this is a multi-functioning camping lamp here. It has a bunch of different strobing lights and has a hand warmer and a bunch of features on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to show you the product and the instructions, and then we'll get into how the features actually work. I've been really excited for this. This also has a 15,000 milliamp battery pack on there, so you could charge your phone several times. It's got a hand warmer on it and a bunch of cool features with the lights that actually I was really surprised on how well they work. So let's check out these directions here. They got an instruction manual, comes with a storage bag, a cable, and then here's the operating instructions. Y'all can just pause, but I'm just going to kind of go through this real quickly. You lightly press the first button to cycle through the flashlight mode. And then you lightly press the second button to go through the lamp mode. And then you long press the button 1 for 3 to 5 seconds to activate the hand warmer, and it'll have a red light. The side lamp panels can be rotated and open. There's a hook on the top, and there's also a silicone cover to protect the data cables. And then after you open that up, you can connect to charge it, or you can connect to charge a phone or something like that, which is pretty handy. Now this is what this looks like. Let's get this out and see what else is in this box here. Now this is a pretty stout light here. It's pretty heavy. We'll set that there. And let's see what else we got in here. Alright, we have a Type A to USB-C cable. Let's check this out. Oh, I like this cable. It's not one of the cheap, harder plastic ones, but it's kind of softer material. Definitely a higher quality cable. And then it does come with a storage bag or pouch, which is pretty nice. Let's see how it fits in there real quick. Okay. All right. You could draw it tight and close it. You know, give it a little protection. You know, you go out camping, or for me, I think how I'm going to use this, I'm going to use these in my vehicles as an emergency light. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. Now you press these buttons here and it'll cycle through the different modes. Nice amber mode there. I like that. Some people are calling mosquito mode. Oh, and then we have the alternating flashing lights. Now that's blue on one side and red on the other. Now they may look a little bit more amber because I'm using filters on my lights. It's extremely bright in here, and then plus I'm using the filters for the flashlight itself. And then of course you have the panels. You can see all the LEDs in there. Switching through the different modes. And there's that amber mode, which I like. And then I'm going to get in trouble with these red and blue lights. Towards the end of the show, I'm going to put them in my truck and see what it looks like with them on. And we have flashlight mode, a dimming mode, blinking mode. Very nice. There's a lot of modes. So there's 2 different buttons on there. And they're multifunctional there. You have to cycle through them to find what you want. And I do like that hook. It latches in there nice and tight. Feels pretty good. And you have to cycle through everything to get to where you want. And then you hold it down to turn on the battery warmer. Now I'm actually gonna run this thing until it gets its temperature. We're going to see how long it takes. Generally, when I test hand warmers, you know, it's anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes ish. Sometimes it can go longer, so we'll see how long this takes to reach the max temp. I believe it said it was 104, so we'll actually see if it gets to 104 degrees. 104 degrees would feel real good if it's in the middle of winter here. So I'm just going to check a few things here. Check my knife, make sure 75. We'll check the handle. 77-ish. My phone's operating at 74 degrees there. And then this has only been on for a minute or two. And we are looking at 84 degrees. So I suspect with this type of warmer, probably going to be looking at 10 to 15 minutes to get it up to temp. Now, it does feel real satisfying actually hold it in your hands. I think this would be really good in your pocket of your coat. I'm thinking like if you had this in your vehicle as an emergency, it would be nice if it was cold out. It's not going to save your life or anything, but it'll definitely keep you warm, that's for sure. And now we can open this up and let's see if the inside's actually warm. Yeah, the inside is warming up, slow as it may be. I'll let this go here for a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely warming up. We're at 91. And we're just gonna I'll let this go here. I'm gonna check a couple panels on the outside here. 94. And 94, 95. Alright, we're gonna let it sit about 3 or 4 more minutes. And then we should be, there we go. So it's been about 12 and a half minutes and we're at 104 on the outside. Now I'm sure if I would have left the lights plugged in maybe or pulled up, it would have been a little bit quicker. So you can expect to take about 10 minutes for this thing to reach temperature 104.3, and it is actually very warm. If your hands are cold, it will warm them up. Feels really good. I'm actually surprised on how well it's warmed up. You could either put the lights on, fold them back up into it and the lights will warm up, or you can actually kind of slip your hand in them little crevices there and just kind of hold on to it, and it feels real good. Yeah, I think that'll be it's a very nice addition, and you can tell by the red light on there that it is on. And then the other 2 lights there, those are the power indicator of the battery there. And what I actually have done is I've ran it down and then I charged it back up later on, and it took about 6 hours to charge it. So it's kind of good to know. It is a 15,000 milliamp battery, so it's going to take a long time. It'll probably, you could probably charge your cell phone 2, 3, 4 times depending on how how dead your phone is when you charge it. So I'm going to go ahead now and check this out real quick. See these different modes. Sometimes when you hold these down for a certain period of time, you can get them to kind of everything just to blink out. It don't appear to be that way with this. You actually have to press it to get through your modes. And then we actually have the lights underneath, like your little spotlight flashlights there. And you will definitely get someone's attention with that, that's for sure. Now let's actually check the charging port on here. Everything seems to work even while it's charging. You can see it's blinking. You can have the heater on, and you can turn all the lights on all at the same time, and it doesn't seem to affect it too much. Now let's go ahead. Now this is actually metal. It's lacquered and it's ABS plastic, and this thing is solid. It's built like a little tank. You won't have to worry about it tipping over or breaking or anything like that. At the end of the video, I'll actually take it outside and do some show you what it looks like actually in the dark. It does have a very wide area of light, so it'd be quite nice if you're out there walking around. Or I'm actually going to show at dark, you know, lighting up, like if you had to change your tire in your car, this would be the perfect light to have for that. Now these also have nice detent positions to it, and it locks into place, so you don't have to worry about it just flopping around. Each point locks in, so it's pretty solid. Once it's out, it's out. You don't have to worry about it, you know, flopping back in or anything like that. Let's go ahead and kick these things on now. I am using pretty strong filters. I have a lot of lights going on already for the camera, so I've had to adjust the filters on this, but this is what the LEDs look like. You can actually see them, they're very bright. Now I still have all the regular lights on here too. Let's get this thing to lock in there. There we go. Now you can actually, if you wanted to, you could actually count all the LEDs in here. There's a lot. And it's very bright, and it would be very good if you need to light up a whole area. It's definitely very impressive. Let's get the light situated here. Dial back that camera filter. Man, I really like this product. It feels really good. It's built really well. Try to cycle through these different modes. This is the amber mode. I really like the amber mode also. That strobing light's gonna get me in trouble, or it could get you in trouble. Definitely don't want to be rolling down the road with that in your dashboard, but you know, if you're a first responder, this might be a cheap way for you to do that. Now here's your two ports here. And I'm actually gonna try to plug this into my cell phone. And let's see if it actually will throw a charge onto it. Let's see what we got here. Immediately started charging. Now this is just going to be a regular slow charge, you know, just a battery transfer. But let's see what it says. It's absolutely charging for sure, which is really good. If you're out and about, if you're at a park, or if you're out camping, or it's an emergency situation, the power goes out, you know, you could always just remember you have power here. And this is what it looks like in my truck. You get behind someone with like that, they're probably gonna move out of your way. So I just thought that was super interesting. I know it'd probably break every law if you don't have the stickers for emergency lights on your vehicle. And this is what it looks like on the porch with the amber light hanging. It's very nice. Nice, calm light. And then we go out here, and as you can see, if you broke down in the dark, you could just set this thing right here and change your tire, no problem. This is on high, and then we'll dial it down here, even low. But the amber, I really like the amber. You could work with the amber mode, and then it'd be pretty nice. And then there's the flashing. Only thing's a little tricky is you have to cycle through the lights. Now this is the flashlight mode on here, and it's actually pretty bright. I mean, it's lighting up my whole side of yard here. And as we look through the trees and the leaves and the grass, I mean, no problem seeing at all. Looks great. Now this has been my review of this light. I do recommend it. Y'all should go pick one up and check it out. Well, until next time, we'll see you later.